Good afternoon, broker owner Steve Keefe of Coldwell Banker Skyward Realty in Lake Arrowhead, California. This afternoon I'm lucky to have with me one of the newest members of our team, Glenn Hamann, who's joined us recently. Glenn, incidentally, last year was named the Realtor of the Year by the Rim Association of Realtors in Lake Arrowhead. Glenn, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing really good. It's a beautiful day up here in Lake Arrowhead. The sun is out, skies are clear. It's a nice day.
That's great. Listen, Glenn, I know you've got a lot to do, and I really appreciate you spending a few minutes with us this morning. You've been in the business for about 5 years. You've seen the ups and downs. You've seen a really good market, and now you've seen sort of the challenging market. Recently, you joined us from another company. How's that transition gone for you?
Transition has been very smooth and very rewarding, but mostly the reason of the smooth transition has been because of the staff here at the office. The agents and brokers have welcomed me with open arms, and especially you, Steve, for running a very tight ship and very well organized brokerage firm.
Thanks for those nice comments. We've experienced of late, really I'm talking about the last 18 months or so, a pretty challenging market. We're starting to see some signs of things picking up. We're coming out of winter. Things are improving definitely in our marketplace. I'm interested to know, and I'm sure many of the watchers are interested to know, from your perspective as an agent that's out there on the line doing the business, what are you seeing with our marketplace?
What I see and what I've heard is that we are in our bottom. Now we're going to be bouncing along this for a couple more years. My understanding is that the foreclosure market is still going to be continuing to hit through about 2011. I feel that once the foreclosure market is done and through, then our market will start to change. But it's definitely a good time to come out and buy. There's a lot of good deals that are out here. One of the biggest challenges that I've ran across with the buyers is the wealth of information that's on the internet that is somewhat helpful, but sometimes it's not, and is trying to educate these buyers that in a lot of cases, the properties that are for sale are right around the bottom. There's really not necessarily a lot of room to give on the price, and some buyers think they can come in extremely low, but like I said, it's trying to educate them to the fact that yes, there's probably room to give, but not as much. But it's really a good time to buy.
Yeah, great advice, great advice. Listen, Glenn, you've got a reputation of being someone who does a very good job working with buyers, and that's an art. That requires certain talents. Not all agents are effective with that type of, or at least that part of the business. If you had one thing, one bit of advice that you would give to buyers in this current market, that you could basically give them give them the advice to find that one thing that is going to help them get the best deal on the property, what would that be?
I would tell the buyers to find the right agent who is willing to go to any length to find the right house at the right price at the right time.
Great advice, Glenn. And by the way, as I've observed you over the last 5 years working with clients, doing deals with us, you're the type of individual that definitely does that. So if a buyer's looking to get a good deal on a property, they want to understand our marketplace, I would highly encourage them to give you a call. You can be reached at our office or on your cell phone at 909-991-9997.
Yes, that's correct.
Or on the internet at www.Lake Arrowhead Property for Sale. Glenn, thanks for spending a few minutes with me this afternoon. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Steve.